Okay, first of all, I'm extremely proud of our team. We didn't play our best football today, and really I think in any of the three phases. But really what stands out to me is our guys, they kept fighting. They didn't quit. There was plenty of times they could have. I think Noah's interception was really probably the play of the game. Went down and scored twice at the end. We've been talking all week about just playing Auburn football and that fight and that character and everything that goes with it. And that's really what defined it for me, the win today. A lot of times how you win can help you moving forward. And that'll definitely give us some momentum. I mean, obviously we got things we need to work on, but real proud of our players. Also, just want to thank the fans. I mean, the fans were unbelievable, and there were some tough times. A lot of fans could have shut it down. It didn't look pretty there in the third and fourth quarter, and they hung in there and really was a big part of the game. Really appreciate our fans. You know, this is a series that I believe it's the first time in this series the home team's won, and it was a dog fight to be able to do that. They're a very talented team. I think they are a good team. You know, defensively they're as good as advertised against the run. Thought they had a good plan offensively. They were able to run the football. They've got a very good running back, a good offensive line. But really, what stood out to me is just very thankful that I get a chance to coach a team like this with a character that they have, and it was a big win for us in a lot of different ways. Questions?
Can you talk about the play Ryan Davis made? Get the ball down to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, the cross, it was unbelievable. You know, you just kind of get the ball in his hands in space and try to turn it into a punt return, and that was a big play in the game, the little under. They kind of dropped everybody out, and Jarrett found him right there. And, we started kind of went in 2-minute mode the last two drives and were able to get him the ball in space. And Darius made a big play, in that first drive, too.
Do you think it's kind of random that you guys were better today in the 2-minute attitude anyway? I mean, late in the game, you guys really put it down.
We were having trouble running the football. We took some shots, and we were close on them, but, we had too many kind of 2nd and 10 pluses. And against that team, that's going to be a challenge. But in the 2-minute, the last two drives, we got in a rhythm, and that was good, and we were able to protect, too, which I thought was a big factor in those last two drives, too.
What was different about Jarrett on those last two drives? He was really locked in.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just gave him some options and where to go with the ball, and I think he made some real good decisions. They were mixing up some cover 4 and some cover 1 with different blitzes, and he did a good job with the protections too. They do a good job with their blitz schemes.
Gus, Texas A&M's rush defense is. Are you surprised that you guys struggled as much as you did against them?
Yeah, I mean, we're not happy at all with the rushing numbers. I think everybody in here knows that. There's a lot of things that we need to work on and correct. We'll continue to do that, but like I said today, I think the big thing that I don't want to take away from is the way we won, and that's hard to do. What our team did. And like I said, I'm just real proud of those guys, and I'm proud of our fans.
Gus, what about those two plays by Seth? Those two catches by Seth?
Yeah, Seth is coming on. I mean, we really a part of our plan in the off week. Those young guys were really coming on, and obviously we tried to get the ball to Schwartz early. We had a couple plays there, and he's coming on too. So that was good.
Was Booby still not 100%?
Yeah, he's not 100%, but he was good enough to play and wanted to play. Another week of rest will help him, I think.
In the fourth quarter, I mean, as good as your defense was, helping set you guys up, how big was Derek Brown? He seemed to be in Kellen's face nearly every play.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Our defense, when the game was on the line, did some super stuff. I think we held them. They missed the field goal. And we had the turnover, and of course, we had them at the end. We put some pressure on them, and they put a second back on the clock when we thought the game was already over, and then I guess Nick Cole got the sack, so that's kind of unique.
Were any memories running through your head, going at the Jimbo in the final seconds of a close game and then a second place on the clock?
No, not really. You think about the different scenarios when you're going against a head coach with his tendencies and everything that goes with it, but this was a different kind of game. It was completely different. But no, I didn't. I was just, we had to go back out there when you think the game's over. I mean, that's a different deal there.
You ever
What
dealt with a
led to-
situation where the assistant coaches have run down from the press box, and I saw Kevin Steele was able to be on the field and coaching his guys up?
Well, you think the game's over.
Yeah.
I mean, the game's over, you shake the other coach's hand, the players, you get a chance for 10 minutes, and then they tell you to come back out. You know,
Coach,
and
too.
they got another play, so you just do the best you can. You know, they're up there, they think the game's over, and they come on the sidelines. And, you know, I think our guys did a good job of just getting organized, because we had to get back organized. That's very unusual. You got to stay calm, and you got to get everybody in the right position. I thought our players did a good job of handling that. We've had to handle a lot of different things. I mean, a whole lot of different things. Reviews and everything that goes with it. And our team really hadn't flinched, and at times it's been real frustrating. But I'm real happy with the way our guys responded.
Coach, few scores after.
There was an interception, and just how one play can just kind of inspire the whole
Yeah,
team.
and we had, you know, and that one play kind of got the crowd back into it too, you know, and that interception was really something. And I think we were able to make an explosive play right back to back, and then the rest of it's history, you know. And the momentum was all on our side, and crowds going bananas, and it really inspired our defense, inspired our offense, and we were able to make plays when the game was on the line. And that's hard to do, especially when we played like we played, and we didn't play that good, and was able to do that. I think that was a good sign.
How crucial is it for the defense to make plays like that and result right there in touchdowns, 2 huge touchdowns?
Yeah, you know, they responded. You know, our defense didn't play our best either. We gave up a lot of rushing yards. That you know, pretty unusual, but and the game mattered. I mean, they were off, and like you said about Derek Brown and you know Nick and Marlon. I mean, they were really putting pressure. We were only rushing 3, you know, quite a bit that last series too.
Have you had a freshman receiver like Seth, where you're able to count on him to do that in the end zone practically every time?
You know, I don't know. I mean, that's when the game was on the line, he made a huge play. I think that says you know, a lot about him.
What went into putting Christian Tutt in there at punt return, and what do you think about that return he had?
We've had that. We've had that all year. You're just waiting on the right moment to call it. And golly, it was like a hair away from like being a house call. So, you know, you work on things, and you work on fall camp, and you try to find the perfect situation. That really was, you know, because it was kind of a backed up situation. He did a good job catching the ball, and it was a hair away.
Booby didn't get his first carry until it was in the
Yeah,
second
so you
quarter.
got to understand, you know, from a coach's standpoint, you know, you gotta play like he's not going to play, and so you get your first plays and all that, and then pregame you see how he's going to do, and yeah, he can play, and so that was the reason that he didn't start out. We wanted to stay in a rhythm with the plays that we worked and repped all week.
So it was a game time decision on Booby?
It was.
Well, sorry. What went into the decision to start Caleb at center today?
Yeah, we just kind of during the off week, just kind of looked at everything, and you know, Caleb was banged up early in the season. You know, got hurt right before Tuesday at the LSU games. Kind of went back, and you know, Nick did a solid job, but it's probably more of a stability, a veteran guy, and so we just made that call. And I think we did a good job today, and snaps were good, and our direction was good.
Can you talk about Daniel Thomas? He looked like he might have one of his best games today.
Yeah, Daniel was everywhere. I mean, Daniel's he's like a heat-seeking missile when he goes to the football, and he's really playing good football right now.
Gus, Darius has struggled with some drops this season. Had a few early in this game, but down the stretch made several big catches. What was that about him?
Yeah, he did. You know, he's one of our guys, and you just keep giving a guy like that chances. He made the play when the game was on the line. That was a really nice play. You know, that we thought was a touchdown. It was a little bit short, but that was one of the key plays too.
How about Ryan's touchdown pass, the call, and the execution?
Yeah, that's another one we've been probably repped for probably 8 weeks, and just kind of waiting for left hash 20-yard line. So just dial it up and he executed it.
For your team, do you just think winning the turnover battle means wins for you?
Yeah, I should have said that at the very first. You know, we forced 2 turnovers, and we didn't turn the ball over. And when we don't turn the ball over, we're tough to beat. And so that held true again today.
With so much emphasis on national championships these days, how hard is it to get a team refocused when you're out of that picture, but you're still playing
There's
for
a whole lot to play for. I mean, it's a very good team we beat. We got 3 more games. Obviously, there's 2 big ones that everybody in this room knows about. And there's a lot to play for. Our guys, you know, they're going to be hungry, and We're gonna be excited to finish this thing.
Anything else?